You're all welcome to this class, SS2 Mathematics, SS2 Maths, and we're moving on to Lesson 12. We're moving on to Lesson 12. The topic is still cycle geometry. We have been solving questions of a recent on cyclic quadrilaterals. Cyclic quadrilaterals. We'll still solve more questions. I'm going to solve one question and leave you with one assignment. And after that, we'll be through with this topic. Now let's take the question. In the figure below, PQRS are points on a cycle. Center O. If XPS, if angle XPS is equals to 77 degrees and PSO, angle PSO equals to 68 degrees, find PQO. Find angle PQO. We're going to draw our cycle. We'll get a rough sketch. We'll get a rough sketch of our cycle and then draw all the necessary parts. We have drawn a rough sketch of a cycle, and we are now putting on the parts of it. So this angle is 77 degrees. This point is point P. This is point Q. This is point R. And this is point S. This angle with double lines is the angle we are to find. Angle with double line is the angle we are to find. Don't forget, this is the center of the cycle, and that is center O. Now let's continue. Now looking at this shape, you want to find this angle. Now you have to look at it. Any side you can get, just go ahead. Just get the value of any side that you can get. Any angle you can get, find it. And as you keep finding the angles, you will get to a point where you can be able to get the one you are looking for. By looking at this, I can conveniently get this angle. Despite this is the angle that I'm asked to find. This angle that I'm asked to find, I can't get it right now. There is no way I can get it. Inside all the theorems, there is no theorem that fulfills this. So I will not just get stranded because I can't get this angle right now. I just have to go ahead, look, and keep getting any other angle that I can get. Along the line, I will see reason to get the one I'm looking for. And that's what I'm about doing. I can get this angle. I can get this angle conveniently. After I've gotten this angle, I can also get this one. One angle will give you opportunity to get another one. Once I get this, I can also get this very angle. There is a relationship between them inside the theorems I've given you. So if I know this angle, and this very one, I can get this very one. That is how cycle theorems work. Let's get this angle. How will I get this angle? I can use sum of angles on a straight line is equals to 180. This is a straight line here. This is the straight line, and then this is part of the straight line here from here to here, and then this angle completes the straight line. So the addition of this angle and this other angle is 180. Sum of angle on a straight line is 180. Let me give this angle name. Let me call it x. That is to say, angle x plus angle 77 is equal to 180, because sum of angle on a straight line is 180. We'll collect like terms. Collection of like terms, this 77 will go to the other side to meet its like term. And since it is positive, once it crosses to the other side, it becomes negative. So this x is still here, equal to 180 minus 77. X is equal to 180 minus 77 is equal to 103 degrees. I have found this angle as 103 degrees. Despite this is the angle that I'm asked to find, but I found this one. It's a step forward. After getting this angle, I will look for this angle. How can I get this? I will use the theorem of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. That is, supplementary angles are angles that when you plus them, they will give you 180. This is a cyclic quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. These are the four sides. So opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. This angle plus this angle equals 180. That's what I will use to get this one. So my angle R plus the angle I just got, angle 103, is equals to 180. I will collect like terms. That is to say, this 103 will go to the other side to meet its like term. So angle R is equals to 180 minus 103. Angle R will be equal to 77 degrees. 77 degrees. I found this angle, 77 degrees. With this angle, I can find this angle now. I can find this angle. One angle will open opportunity for you to find another angle. That is how to work this. That is how to work once you are dealing with this topic. So you see, this angle that I've just finished getting, it will help me to get this. And once I've gotten this one, so it will be so easier for me to get the angle I'm asked. How can I get this angle now? Remember one of the theorem. I think the second one that said angle at center is twice angle at circumference. Angle at center is twice angle at circumference. How do we usually know angle at center and circumference? They have the same takeoff and landing points, and they are facing the same direction. If you look at this angle, you see that this is where the angle starts. This is the takeoff point. It moves to this point and it landed here. This is the landing point for this angle. Likewise, this angle took off from the same point, touch the circumference, and return back to this point. So this angle and this angle have the same takeoff point and the same landing point, and they are facing the same direction. This one is facing up, this one is also facing up. Those are the two things. I've been saying this over and over and over and over. So since angular center is twice angular circumference, it means if this angular circumference is 77 degrees, this angle at center is twice it. Twice means times 2. So if I'm to get this angle, I will simply say 77 times 2. That will give me 154 degrees. 77 times 2, 154 degrees. Let me write it, 154 degrees. So I'm about to land now. Now that I've known this, this and this, I can get this. This is a quadrilateral. It is more like a cycle. Sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So let me just put a letter here so that I will find it. Let me put y there. If I add up all this angle equals to 360, it will help me to know the unknown. Here it is. This will be y plus 154 plus 68 plus 103 equal to 360. Y is equal to 360. If you plus all these numbers, they will give you 325. 360 minus 325. That is, we have collected the like terms. So y will now be equal to 360 minus 325. That will give you 35 degrees. And that's our answer. So I'm going to leave you with one assignment. I'm going to leave you with just one assignment. Here's the assignment. In our next class, we'll be through with this topic. Do this for me. I'll show you the angle you are going to find for me. This is a rough sketch of a cycle. I'm going to show you the angle you find for me. All right, this angle is 100 degrees. This angle is 32 degrees. This angle is 85 degrees. This is the angle you have to find. This angle with double lines, that's the angle you have to find. And if your work is correct, Your final answer will give you 79 degrees. In our next class, we are going to do the correction of this assignment. After that, we'll be through with this topic. We'll move to the next topic. So thank you. Do well to click the subscription button if you are yet to do that. Have a nice day.